Greetings, everyone, and welcome. It is 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, June the 5th, 2025, and the press conference between Donald J. Trump and Merz from Germany has just ended recently, and we've got rhetoric coming out of that press conference that is absolutely disgusting and must be shared to the entire world. So thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. This is the only thing that this video is about. I'm going to play it for you. You can hear it for yourself, and you can see on the title, you can see it on the thumbnail, Putin saying, "I must attack Ukraine massively." Trump understood, "I may sanction Ukraine." What? Sanctions now on Ukraine as well. Zelensky standing in the back saying, what on earth is going on? You have to see it to believe it. You have to hear it to believe it. So let's jump right in. Basically what we have, Merz sitting there silently, and we have Donald Trump green-lighting war escalation, not stoppable. These are like people fighting on the playground. They hate each other. The presidents hate each other. The countries in the war, the armies hate each other. That's his statement. You're going to hear it. Green light for a major response. Well, you know, Ukraine went deep in there, so there's going to be a response. Can't stop it. And sanctions on Russia. Well, maybe both countries need sanctions. Forget it, guys. It's so disgusting. Let's jump right into it.
And it's very sad what's going on. We both feel that way. What's going on with Russia, Ukraine, and other things we talk about, but Russia, Ukraine in particular. I'd like to see it end, and maybe it'll end, but we get some news there'll be some fighting. Something happened a couple of days ago, and now they do a return. And
okay, we get some news that there's going to be some fighting. Something happened a couple of days ago. This man will not even let the words come out of his mouth that Ukraine did a legendary attack against Ukraine, debilitating 30% of its strategic long-range bombers, defending its sovereign territory and stopping the killing of civilians. Something happened. And, you know, now they have to do a return.
Here it goes. It's not good. He's unhappy about it. I'm unhappy about it.
He is not referring to Merz. He's unhappy about it. That's Vladimir Putin he's referring to. And I'm not happy about it.
But I think eventually we're going to be successful and stop it. Forget about trade, right?
Yeah.
We'd say, let's go settle it. There's some additional fighting that's going to go on. You know, he attacked, and they attacked pretty harshly.
Okay, you know, he wanted just to say, forget trade. You know, there's going to be some additional fighting going on. Green light, folks, green light. And he attacked, and they attacked pretty harshly.
They went deep into Russia. And he actually told me, I mean, I made it very clear. He said, we have no choice but to attack based on that. And it's probably not going to be pretty.
So there you have now Donald Trump, who has replaced Dmitry Peskov as the spokesperson for Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin. We have to return the attack. It's going to not be pretty.
I don't like it. I said, don't do it. You shouldn't do it. You should stop it. But again, there's a lot of hatred, and you know, I'm very proud.
Okay, I read the transcript of the call, and I just didn't put it on a video because it's too boring, because it was nothing of substance in the Trump-Putin call in regard to Ukraine. But I can tell you, he did not tell Putin to stop it. Now he's going to gloat about ending Pakistan and India, which honestly, even India and Pakistan came out and said he had nothing to do with. And then here we go to the sanctions.
Out of the fact that with India and Pakistan, I was able to stop that.
I was able to stop India and Pakistan.
And those are new. You've had enough. Go ahead, please.
Mr. President, so would you consider to put more sanctions on Russia? Because this discussion is going on now for weeks and months, and you tweeted about it once, but then nothing happened. So.
Yeah.
Okay, kudos to that reporter. I don't know who it was. Mr. Trump, would you consider putting additional sanctions on Russia? You tweeted about it a while back, and nothing's happened. Are you not amazed that he didn't call him some fake news idiot and throw him out? Why didn't he do that? Because he's already made his decisions. Just sanctions, you'll see.
When I see the moment when we're not going to make a deal, when this thing won't stop,
Is there a deadline?
at that moment, yeah, it's in my brain, the deadline.
Okay, in my brain is the deadline. So you're telling me, well, first of all, I can tell you that Zelensky and Putin both think very lowly of his brain if truth was to be told. Zelensky pretty much said that today. But do you understand the evil of this? Yeah. The sanctions, if we can't make a deal, when we're going to end it, well, that's in my brain. That is called the Messiah complex. He thinks he is the savior of the world, and he can just think it, and it happens.
When I see the moment where it's not going to stop, and I'm sure you're going to do the same thing, will be very, very, very tough. And it could be on both countries, to be honest.
There it is. It takes two to tango. We're going to be very tough, and it could be on both countries. You're going to sanction Ukraine potentially?
It takes two to tango, but we're going to be very tough. Whether it's Russia or anybody else, we're going to be very tough.
We're going to be very tough. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm recording this video right now, Donald Trump and Elon Musk have launched massive attacks on each other. So I promise you that's going to be at the forefront of anything that he is doing now, and that will be to attack Elon Musk attacking him, which means the Ukraine-Russia story. For him, it's a story. For us, it's a war, a genocide, and a devastating event will be pushed even further to the back burner. I sure do hope that during private discussions, Friedrich Merz was more vocal than he was there. I'm sure he was educated not to question in that area so that he would not be attacked by Trump and others sitting around him. But I hope in private, much more was said. Ladies and gentlemen, it is quite crazy what we're witnessing. And I can tell you right now, we're looking at 40% of Ukraine under air alarm, drones, and even a couple of deputies there in Ukraine came out and says, we are seeing intelligence that there could be a large-scale attack tonight or tomorrow. But we just have to go day by day, and we will be here. Thank you for sharing, liking, commenting. I hope you're disgusted as I am. Be blessed.